Both CGC and PSA happily grade factory miscut cards. A ton of people ask me, how do they grade miscut cards when the centering is one of the main grades? Well, with miscuts, they actually make an exception. Here's an old CGC slab, and this one actually has the subgrades on it. You can see that for centering, they just put OC. That normally stands for off center. But they use that and they totally factor out the centering for the final grade. And they just graded on the other three, the surface, corners, and edges. And that's how they come up with the final grade for miscut cards. This is very similar for what PSA does. So PSA, instead of using the centering, they completely nullify that and they put a little MC beside the grade, stands for miscut. Or if it's a little less miscut and it's off-centered, they put an OC by the grade, like this Dragonair that has a 9 OC. On an old CGC slab, they have the error designation on the back here. This is designated as a twisted miscut. But on a new slab, they actually have it right here under the name, which I think is much more efficient at being able to tell what the error designation is than having to flip it over and check the back out. CGC has a few different designations for miscut cards. First, they have off-center for the slightly miscut. Next up, they have what is called a minor miscut. This one would be pretty much just a standard miscut. And the last one is just miscut. Anything that's more than a minor miscut, they just call miscut. Which I think if they go through the work of doing all these different kind of miscut amounts as error designations, I think they should also have a major miscut designation. For cards like this one, I believe this should get something like a major miscut, but again, just standard miscut. You can grade errors with both CGC and PSA, but I recommend CGC more for the errors just because they're better at recognizing them. Occasionally, PSA will send them back no holder or no grade. Basically, they look it over and they say, we're going to send this one back. We don't know what to grade it. And even though they don't charge you for this, it still wastes a ton of time and you still have to pay shipping charges. So you're better off, safer, going CGC for errors. Thanks for stopping by. Tune in next time for some more Pokemon content.